So here we go again. Thomas Tuchel has been announced as Chelsea's brand new head coach. Chelsea's first German coach. We knew Tuchel was going to be replacing Frank Lampard after he was sacked yesterday. Even before we got official confirmation of Lampard's dismissal, we knew Tuchel was the only choice, and he was going to be the only person coming in to replace Frank Lampard pretty swiftly. So swiftly that as I'm recording this, he's taking training with Chelsea at Cobham, and he will be in the dugout for the first time at Stamford Bridge tomorrow night in our game against Wolves in the Premier League. Let's look at the official statement by Chelsea on the website right now. He will be the first German to manage Chelsea and arrives having guided PSG to 4 major honours and the Champions League final during his time in the French capital. Prior to that, he spent 7 seasons coaching in the Bundesliga. Tuchel, who signed an 18-month contract with the possibility of an extension, said, "I would like to thank Chelsea FC for their confidence in me and my staff. We all have the greatest respect for Frank Lampard's work and the legacy he created at Chelsea. At the same time, I cannot wait to meet my new team and compete in the most exciting league in football. I am grateful to now be part of the Chelsea family. It feels amazing." Director Marina Granovskaia added, "It is never easy to change a head coach in the middle of a season, but we are very happy to secure one of Europe's best coaches in Thomas Tuchel. There is still much to play for and much to achieve this season and beyond. We welcome Thomas to the club." Tuchel will take his first training session this evening and will be in the dugout as confirmed for tomorrow's game against Wolves. The emotions are still raw. I can't, lie in front of you guys tonight in terms of what I feel currently with Chelsea. And I'm sure it's going to be the same for a lot of fans. Now, I want to say this to a lot of fans who are probably feeling like me. I think a lot of Chelsea fans feeling upset, obviously, about the news yesterday. Don't let that sort of upset and anger and feeling of regret with Lampard leaving seep into Thomas Tuchel's sort of tenure. We have to give him our full support, and I am, because I stick to my word here. I back every Chelsea manager, and I want to see Thomas Tuchel succeed at Chelsea Football Club. I think it's a really interesting addition when you look at Tuchel as a coach. He's an astute tactician. He's someone who studies the game. He's someone who really cares to scientific detail about formations, about tactics, changing players' positions, altering them within games, managing the game, managing the way we deal with opponents, flexibility in formation and approach. I think that's very interesting. And we've got a coach who is seen as an innovator in the modern game. And I think it's going to be very exciting to see how he deals with this current Chelsea team, which is full of talent that we know can have a big future. And there are so many players in this squad, whether it be, say, a Christian Pulisic, a Timo Werner, a Mason Mount, a Reece James. I want to see how Thomas Tuchel deals with these players and gets the best out of them for Chelsea Football Club. I'm sure for his goal for the rest of the season, it's going to be getting top 4. That goal is absolutely attainable given the points range between us and the top 4. I also think the FA Cup, there's a great opportunity there with Chelsea, with Barnsley in the next round to get to the quarter-final. And you hope this gets the reaction that Chelsea want. Chelsea, made their swift decision yesterday, and this has to have the right reaction, because if it doesn't, there's going to be more concern, I think. But, for Chelsea and for Tuchel, I wish him all the best. I really hope he does well at Chelsea. The 18-month contract, I think it's pretty obvious why he's been given that, and I don't want to repeat myself of why I think he's been given that contract and why I think that contract is very necessary. But I feel for him, personally, the challenge of coming to Chelsea and what he's already done in the game, the fact that he's worked with players like Pulisic, the fact that he does have a track record of working with young players, the way he speaks about young players, it does give me slight encouragement that he isn't just going to revert to old managers at Chelsea and forget about the youth. I think with the current crop of youngsters Chelsea have, who are some of Chelsea's best players in the first team currently, I think it'd be idiotic really to ignore those players and just discard them, because they are some of the best and most talented we have in the current first team squad, alongside the likes of Kai Havertz, the likes of Ben Chilwell, the likes of, say, experienced Thiago Silva, Hakim Ziyech. I think these are players with the type of progressive football, and that's what I like about Tuchel as well. He's a progressive manager. He's not going to be a reactive coach, at least I don't think. My impression watching him is he's someone that wants to play on the front foot, and that's the direction a lot of modern coaches are going in, and I think the direction Chelsea should still aim to be going in. It's just going to be intriguing to see, of course, fans not in the ground at the moment. Will that change? Of course, we hope that will change sooner rather than later, but especially next season as well. the reaction to Thomas Tuchel, you know, the friction there that he's had before, like say Borussia Dortmund. But I feel when I've seen stuff before, the way he speaks, the way he cares very deeply about football and his tactics, I really hope he can have great success here, and I hope he can improve this Chelsea team. I hope he can take us beyond just a slog for Champions League qualification and maybe into a title race once again with a squad that I believe has tons and tons of potential. So we've got to give our full backing to Thomas Tuchel and of course the players tomorrow night. But thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Let me know your opinions on the appointment of Thomas Tuchel in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter @SonOfChelsea. Subscribe, get that notification bell on so you don't miss any of my uploads upcoming on the channel, and also hit that like button, and I'll see you again.